It has been exactly 7 years since the implementation of the Health Promotion Levy in South Africa, and I want to know whether or not it has made us healthier.
In this week's video, we will focus on the Health Promotion Levy, a policy on sugar and sweetened beverages that is meant to help combat the rise of obesity in South Africa and its comorbidities. We will find out what the sugar tax is and its purpose, what impact it is meant to have on consumer behavior, what challenges and concerns it faces, and lastly, what you and I can do. The Health Promotion Levy is an extension of the South African Revenue Service on behalf of the Department of Health's effort to combat obesity rates in South Africa. The Health Promotion Levy, also known as sugar tax, is part of a strategic plan for prevention and control of non-communicable diseases and a national strategy for the prevention and control of obesity. So, what does the policy intend to do? It intends to impact health behaviors and create revenue, which can be used by the Department of Health to create programs, or rather, health intervention programs that benefit the population of South Africa. It is meant to act on behalf of consumers, you and I, since we fail to understand the link between consumption and poor health outcomes. We are self-afflicting in that we pay for long-term health consequences with instant gratification. Like when you're thirsty at work and you reach for a can of cola instead of a healthier option. We do not understand that our behaviors lead to health burdens that overwhelm our already overwhelmed healthcare system. It intends to incentivize SSB producers to produce their products with the public's health in mind by imposing tax rates on their products. How the tax works is that it differentiates between taxable sugar and intrinsic or natural sugar. For taxable sugar, only the content exceeding 4 grams per 100 milliliters is taxed. For example, if a can of Coca-Cola is 440 milliliters and contains 46.6 grams of sugar, the tax-free sugar would be 17.6 grams and 29 grams would be taxable. The rate on taxable sugar is 2.1 cents and it's taxed before the product hits the market, meaning that it is done pre-profit. So some companies can choose to absorb the cost and not increase the price of the product, or increase the price of the product to generate profits off the sale and make up the money that they lost through the tax. And of course, the price is chosen based on the market. Depending on the market price, the consumer could then choose to continue with the purchase of an increased price product or opt for a cheaper alternative or just not buy the product at all. The introduction of sugar tax appeared to have initiated a shift in consumer behavior, with evidence suggesting a decrease in purchases amongst more price-sensitive groups and an increase in the selection of healthier alternatives. It also noted an industry response through product reformulation and an increase in functional beverages such as sports drinks, which tend to offer more than just basic hydration. As much as policies are meant to benefit the public, they come with burdens, much like how our rights come with responsibilities. There is a whole list of challenges and concerns that are there when it comes to implementing or monitoring and evaluating policies like this. The first one is their failure to keep up with inflation and the global rates, making them affordable again. This has been noted to indicate negligence towards human health. The second challenge, which has caused the government to consider extending the excise to fruits and vegetable drinks, is that we tend to default to juices, which we perceive as healthy. However, we forget to account for the sugars that are readily absorbable and therefore easily converted to fats in the absence of exercise. The third issue that's been brought up is that the limit for the sugar is too high, which gives companies a lot of free tax. The argument, or rather the suggestion that's been brought forward, is to lower it and put it below 4 grams per 100 milliliter. The last challenge relates to labor-related issues and how health promotion levies like this impact the production industry and farmers. This is not part of our topic today, so I am going to leave it at that.
While there is a notable change in consumer behavior, an increase in revenue, and a surge of reformulation of SSB products, it is important to note that the levy alone is not enough to combat the health issues that our country faces. It's up to us as individuals to act in a way that best serves our health.
Be curious and continuously read reliable health sources. Make your health your concern. Much as the government does these interventions and comes up with policies that are meant to improve our health outcomes as the public, it is up to us as individuals to make sure that we get that good health and well-being. Make healthier swaps by challenging yourself for even a week. Make sure you replace one sugar sweetened beverage a day with a healthier alternative like water, unsweetened tea, or natural fruit infused water. Drink water with your meals instead of juice or a soda. Or if you're a person who drinks coffee with sugar or your tea with sugar, try to minimize it slowly. This will help you get to a point where you enjoy the tea or the coffee for what it actually is instead of masking it with sugar. Track your intake using a food diary, which is simple. Or if you have an app, use the app to help you track the amount and the type of liquid that you consume. Lastly, spread the word. Join the community by commenting below about your own experience. Share this video with friends and family to help create a community-wide shift towards healthier beverage choices. Or just ask your family members where they are in terms of this topic so that we can help each other move forward to achieve better health outcomes. Thank you for listening.